Hello, thank you so much for joining me tonight here on the show. You are watching The Kim Iverson Show. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Really appreciate seeing you, or you seeing me. So Candace Owens is saying that she might run for president. Check out this tweet. She says, "I love America. Thinking about running for president. I was really curious who might pick up the mantle for Donald Trump, wondering who would be the next person that kind of came from nowhere that would end up taking the political world by storm." And I could see Candace Owens actually doing really well in an election against other Republicans. I knew that the next big Republican to rise up, that the party is totally transformed. The GOP has no idea who they are or where they're going or what they're doing. I think that they would definitely rally behind Candace Owens. She's young. I had a double check to see if she would even qualify to run for president because she is not 35. You do need to be 35 when you take office. So you can actually run at the age of 34, but you need to be 35 by the time you're inaugurated in. And actually, Candace Owens right now is 31, so she would be 35 at the time of winning the election if she were to win. And at the time of being inaugurated, she'd be turning 36, actually, just a couple of months after taking the Oval Office, if that's actually what would happen. And I mean, look, stranger things have happened. Nobody thought Donald Trump was actually going to win the presidency. No one. So when you see these tweets from people like Candace Owens, or I'm sure there's going to be a plethora of others who come out over the next 4 years, don't discount them because we just don't know. Everybody discounted Trump. Nobody thought that guy would actually win. And, we saw what happened there. So Candace Owens, I think, would be really interesting. A lot of people, she's very, very controversial, but so is Donald Trump. No one could accuse her. I mean, I think they still do actually accuse her of being a white supremacist, oddly enough. She's a black woman. And still people say, oh, she's a white supremacist or something. They still call her all kinds of misogynist, bigot, whatever. And she is, as a black woman, I don't know how they can justify actually going along with that sort of narrative. But I wouldn't count her out. I mean, she is really controversial. She would be the right age. She definitely doesn't care what the media thinks about her, which I think is at this point essential if you're going to run for president. She definitely speaks to the people in a language they understand. She's not a politician using greasy, slick language to try to get you to think that they're on your side and then they go behind closed doors and do something different. So I think that's interesting that she's saying she potentially is running for president. I think there's an actual shot there. I don't think people should count her out. Look, my first reaction when I saw it is I laughed. I don't think people should be laughing because I actually think she's a contender. If we had today to put her up against, let's say, Nikki Haley in a primary, let's say we were to have a primary today for the Republican Party, my bets are on Candace Owens.